Hello guys, this is Tuniverse. This is my first video. I'm going to do technical analysis for you. Especially I'm focusing on Bitcoin, and it will be Bitcoin only. If you want to learn more Bitcoin, if you want to stack the sets, if you believe in Bitcoin, if you think it is a valuable asset, but somehow why I doing this? Because for example, I know that not every one of us can buy Bitcoin every month, or you don't have that much of money, so sometimes you can make a Bitcoin out of your investment. Sometimes you can trade, you can do some other thing, and this is what I do. What I do here is to trade Bitcoin. We trade Bitcoin, right? We will trade Bitcoin, but because we believe in Bitcoin and we just want more and more Bitcoin, right? So some of you maybe it's unnecessary for some of you to be a day trader. Maybe you are not a day trader. Maybe you work in full-time job and then you have some thing that you need to take care of. So here at Tuniverse, I will focus on weekly chart. Okay, I will focus on weekly chart. I will focus on long time frame for you. I will make it simple and one day chart, right? Here on YouTube, I will do two things: is weekly chart and one day chart. By the way, if you want to know more or deeper in details, I have Patreon page that you can support me there. You can learn more there. You can, how to say, get a little bit more serious inside my Patreon page, and I will put the link below in this video. Okay, so let's start with Bitcoin price. Here we look into weekly charts, and remember this every time when you watch the video from my channel. I will try to make it simple as much as possible. I will try to make you easy to digest. I will make it easy to digest as much as possible. Here we will start with the weekly chart. You can see we going to above 68,000, and then we go back down to here until 24th of January, and the price stopped at around $32,800, and then bounce back up and go back down, and then bounce back up and go back down again. And when I zoom in, you will see the support that I make it here, and resistance over there. You will see that the price is not broke the important support, which is around this line, right? 29,000, 31,000, here between 39 and 21. I make a block here so you can see the price is not able to even broke down here into the lower lows. So the meaning is, in this area we have a significant support, in this area. You cannot see. Let me change color to make it darker. Okay, cool. In this area, make it round. Okay, in this area, this is a significant support that the price cannot come back down. What does that mean? It does mean many people waiting around this area to buy Bitcoin. This make price stop falling down because people think, oh, this is the decent price. This is the price that the majority people think this is cheap, and they buy here, right? And then since January, 17th of January until today, we see the price movement is not going anywhere. You might see the price is not going anywhere because right now we look at weekly chart. Okay, let me zoom into 1-day chart. Here's 1-day chart. Now you see more details. You can do this when you don't know or you have no idea which way price going to be. Zoom out to the bigger picture and see the bigger picture first. As I say, since January until now, we didn't see price movement so much. But when we zoom in, you can see price is go from below to here is 39%, and if we measurement from the lowest level to the highest level, here is 46.2%. This is a lot. But why? The question is why Bitcoin price is not going higher? Why it's not going higher like this way? So we have to find out. But the way that I'm going to find out, I'm going to make it simple by we look at the resistance. That is it kind of the solid resistance that we can count on, because price is moving here so many days, right? You can see price is going down here, going back up and broke above and broke back down and broke above and broke back down and stop here, broke above and broke back down and stop here. In this area, for some reasons, we have a lot of people buying Bitcoin at this level. So right now price is come back down and then move back up just a little bit, okay? So what next? Okay, next, what that I am looking to see the possibility, I will look at volume. Now I turn volume on and I look at the volume. When I look down into the volume, click on this, okay. When I look out into the volume, you will see, if we scroll back down, right, into 2020, here, you will see we don't have much volume here. It's very low volume, and the volume is significantly increasing time to time, and it keep this level since 2011 until now. So this information gives me a clue that price maybe not going lower, and people, they are buying and selling Bitcoin more, at least more than 2020. Okay, you got it right. And then now we zoom, get back in here again. What we can see in the volume here, when we look back to November, in November when price going down, here we see the volume below. We have a lot of sales volume, and sales volume, it's quite high. When you look at this, when you look at this one, this one, this is a lot of sales volume. And then when we look after 2022 in this area, do you see the difference? Do you see the difference between here? Do you see the difference between the A and the B? Do you see a difference? Yes, the difference is the sale volume decrease. It's decreasing by time. You can see more here. You can see more here. But what about this? The sale volume will disappear, right? So this is the clue that I can have a bias that maybe Bitcoin price might at least not drop lower, much lower than here. It's not gonna go much lower. It can go down, but I don't think it's gonna go much lower than at least 36, 38. Okay, and then let's see what next that I am looking. I use it for my data. I look at EMA here. When you look at the EMA means moving average, exponential moving average. And then this I use to describe each period of the market. When EMA is going down, when EMA cross down here, I will call it bear market. I'm looking only daily charts. This is what I do. I call it bear market. And then you will see here EMA cross up at this level, and then it's crossing down, it's crossing up, it's crossing down, it's crossing up, it's crossing down again. What we see from here, what you will translate the behavior of exponential moving average here. I will translate it as, okay, the bull market that we had before in this area, now we are finished, we are done. We are going into the phase that we are indecisive, up or down, up or down, up or down, we don't know yet. And then what next? Next thing that I am looking is 300 EMA, the blue line here. When you look at the blue line, I think this is it. When you look at the blue line here, every time when price move above the blue line here, it will be the uptrend. Came back down, touch the blue line, bounce back up. Is it uptrend, right? When the price is move under the blue line, I call it downtrend. It completely confirm bear market because all the information, all the data is painting behind the average lines, right? So this is the downtrend. It's still downtrend, but it's go back up, and then it's still downtrend again. It's still downtrend again until these peaks I call this significant data that I am using into Bitcoin analysis. And also this data, the lowest, the double lowest, this three of this is the data that I use to analyze the market. We have one attempt to try to stay over the blue line, try to stay over the average price. And then two of these, when we look back at two of the price below the average line, and it's below all of the moving average line we have here, fast, medium, and slow. It means this could be the lowest price that market accept to be lowest price, and then people keep buying here and here, right, until price rose back up above, and then it come back down again. The trend is not really confirmed that we are in the bullish market, but I will say this might be the fight. This might be the end of bear market. So we should look closely. And okay, when we look at the price, okay, now we are gonna zoom in more. Oh, sorry. we're gonna zoom in more into daily chart. Let me close the moving average. Like I said, I will make the analysis that you're gonna watch from me, everything so clean, so easy to understand, right? You will see from here, this is the resistance. I assume that the most of you that come to watch this channel, you understand what is the supports and resistance. I assume that you know about trading somehow already, but if you don't, let me know in the comments. Next time, in next video, I will make a special video just for explain how I use supports and resistance. Okay, now we look closer into 5 day that we have passed. You will see after this candle, we have big long candle down here, and then we bounce, right? In trading, everything is just numbers. It's just mathematics. It's science. So you can just look at the statistics that we have before. Look here. I will make a mark. Look here. When every time when we have the long down candle here, price going down, and then what we have, it cannot break, it bounce. Okay, and then we look here again when price dropping, that dropped, and then they stop. Okay, and then we look again at this candle, one long candle going back down, and then it stopped, right? And it bounced back up again. Here in March, we will see the long candle again, come back down here, and then bounce. Okay, what I assume that the scenario that's more likely to happen after the long down candle is price going to go back up. This is a scenario that price might go back up from the data that we have. The data that we have, I call it data. I don't call it the price. I call it data because why? Price, we look in you have to change your mind a little bit. If you look at the price, you are trading all the time, you will miss the concept of numbers. Price is just a numbers. Price is just the level of numbers that people accept, agree together that these numbers is reflect the value of something. In this case is Bitcoin, right? When the price going back down, when the data is come down here and data in 1 and 2 and 3 candle not going lower anymore, it's going to go back up. When the data going back down 1, 2, 3, it's not go down anymore, it's going to go back up, right? This is mathematics. This is science. It's nothing complicated. So I'm gonna make assumption that we're going back down here 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Price is not going down. The data is stopped here. This means people agree together about the price of Bitcoin. Here could be the level that people buy and agree together that okay, we stop, man, we're not going to sell anymore, this is the price that we should buy. Okay, it will be simple as this. So in this video I hope you will get some information from me, and this is how I analyze the price. So I will come back again tomorrow and do the analysis for you guys. And don't forget, if you like this style, it might be a little bit different from other people, but if you like me, please subscribe, click like on this video, comment on this video. You can support me on Patreon. I have Patreon page, and in the Patreon page it will be more information. I will go deeper into 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart. So in case you are a serious trader, but if you think this is useful information for me, give me some like, and we will see the next chapter tomorrow. I hope you guys stay well and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.